It takes hundreds of engineers and designers just to keep our transit system moving and to create new train stations, just like in Grand Central Terminal.
There is a high school in the Bronx that's teaching the next generation of transit professionals. Our reporter Eddie Morrison went back to school to meet these young engineers.
Most schools are all about reading, writing, and arithmetic, but the Bronx Design and Construction Academy was created to teach skills that will take students to college and beyond.
I came from a college prep high school where we would graduate students with a 70, 75, even 80 average, and they were sent to college, and they weren't ready to go to college, and they weren't ready to do much else either. So I wanted to start a CTE high school where students would leave with both college and career skills, so they could be prepared for any post-secondary pathway of their choosing.
A group of transit professionals, along with Bronx area teachers and Smalls Electrical Construction, had an idea that would revolutionize a Bronx high school.
We are partners with the MTA through the TDC, the Transportation Diversity Council. What the MTA really provides is right now mentor and internship experiences. But really what we can do is push in MTA curriculum so that we have real-world working experiences for our 5 CTE strands.
Transportation Diversity Council was formed in 2010, and pretty much we were formed to help transport the next generation of transportation and construction professionals.
With jobs scarce in many sectors, transportation infrastructure and sustainability continues to add thousands of jobs, and the Bronx High School for Design trains students for those opportunities.
Basically, our mission is to integrate 21st century sustainability construction practices with a rigorous academic foundation. Ultimately, we would like our students to be powerful agents of change in the community, whether that be going to college or if they choose to go into the apprenticeship and kind of work up the ladder that way.
And students are in for more than just a lecture.
They're working on real-world transportation projects in the context of their carpentry classes, of their electric classes, of their plumbing classes. It's not just in a lab somewhere. It's that they can actually work on real MTA problems and find real solutions that will benefit the MTA in their classes. So it's practical right away.
Our program prepares students for entry-level positions in the plumbing industry. Many of our students will get into the local union or other organizations such as Transit, Metro North, etc.
The students who participate in the program understand and appreciate its value.
We're basically learning other people what they're learning, but we're not paying for it. Difference is we're learning the same exact thing, earlier age, for free. So this school is different from other schools because this one, we have a trade. It's not like we're doing nothing but academic work. We're doing both, and it all relates into one. It all connects to each other.
And more importantly, that they are preparing for life.
We get to experience a lot of things that other high schools don't get to experience, such as hands-on work, and we're pretty much guaranteed a job when we get out of this school.
Many of the school's faculty credit career and technical education for keeping kids in school and helping them to do well in all their classes.
We see a huge motivational change in the students when they're engaged in their career and technical education classes, whether it be carpentry, electric, plumbing, HVAC, or architectural drafting. They are engaged in those classes because of the real-world projects provided by the MTA. Also, we see that once they are engaged in the CTE, we're seeing a higher level of engagement in their liberal arts classes as well.
I like everything about the program. It has been teaching me a lot, and I know that later on I'll be doing something more.
After their success in the Bronx, the Transportation Diversity Council wants to replicate the program and make it a model for the entire nation.
There's a need for bridge inspectors, road repair, subway mechanics, bus mechanics, construction workers and building trades. Every aspect of construction and transportation infrastructure we would like to build on and make sure that we have our place in the industry.
It's only been in existence for 2 years, but the Bronx Design and Construction Academy, along with the Transportation Diversity Council, have built a school designed to benefit students for the rest of their lives. Reporting for Transit News, I'm Eddie Morrison.